Generations are like layers of a cake, each with its own distinct flavor and texture. Just as each layer adds to the overall experience of the cake, each generation contributes uniquely to the fabric of society. Gen X and Millennials, two significant demographics, embody this idea perfectly. They bring their own perspectives, shaped by the times they grew up in, to the table. They are sandwiched between the baby boomers and Gen Z, creating a unique generational blend. This blend is a fascinating mix of traditional values and modern outlooks. Gen X, born between 1965 and 1980, witnessed the rise of personal computers and the fall of the Berlin Wall. These events were pivotal, shaping their resilience and adaptability. Millennials, born between 1981 and 1996, came of age during the internet boom and the rise of social media. This era of rapid technological advancement influenced their connectivity and global awareness. These contrasting experiences have shaped their worldviews, values, and aspirations, leading to fascinating differences and unexpected commonalities. While Gen X values independence and self-reliance, millennials often emphasize collaboration and community. This essay delves into the distinct characteristics of Gen X and millennials. We will explore how their formative years have influenced their approaches to life and work. We will explore their contrasting approaches to technology, work, money, and social issues. Gen X, having grown up with analog technology, often values simplicity and directness, while millennials, digital natives, are more comfortable with multitasking and digital communication. By understanding these differences, we can gain a richer understanding of the forces shaping our world today. The dialogue between these generations can lead to innovative solutions and a more inclusive society. Join us as we dissect the generational divide, uncover its roots, and celebrate the unique contributions of each generation. Through this exploration, we aim to bridge gaps and foster mutual respect and understanding. Technology is a key differentiator between Gen X and millennials. Gen X experienced a world before the internet. They played outside, used rotary phones, and watched movies on VCRs. They adapted to technology as it emerged, learning to use computers and the internet as adults. Millennials, in contrast, are digital natives. They grew up with the internet, smartphones, and social media. Technology is seamlessly integrated into their lives. This fundamental difference in technological upbringing has profoundly impacted their communication styles, learning preferences, and overall worldview. Gen X and millennials also differ in their approach to work. Gen X, often called the latchkey generation, grew up in an era of rising divorce rates and dual-income households. They learned to be independent and resourceful, entertaining themselves after school while their parents worked. This independence translates into their work ethic. They are comfortable working autonomously and value individual achievement. Millennials, raised in a more structured and supervised environment, emphasize teamwork and collaboration. They thrive in group settings and value open communication in the workplace. When it comes to career goals, Gen X and millennials diverge once again. Gen X entered the workforce during a period of economic prosperity. They witnessed their parents climb the corporate ladder and often prioritized job security and stability. Millennials, on the other hand, came of age during the Great Recession, witnessing firsthand the fragility of the job market. This experience has made them more entrepreneurial and less likely to stay in a job solely for stability. They seek purpose and meaning in their work, prioritizing passion over a paycheck. Section 5. Money Matters, Fiscal Prudence versus Experiential Spending. Financial attitudes also set these generations apart. Gen X, having witnessed economic downturns, tends to be more financially conservative. They save diligently for retirement and are cautious about debt. Millennials, burdened with student loan debt and facing a challenging housing market, often prioritize experiences over material possessions. They are more likely to spend money on travel, dining out, and personal growth, delaying traditional milestones like homeownership. Section 6. Social Landscape, Skepticism versus Activism. Gen X and millennials navigate the social landscape with different perspectives. Gen X, shaped by the cynicism of the post-Watergate era, tends to be skeptical of institutions and authority figures. They value privacy and are often described as pragmatic and individualistic. Millennials, raised in a more globally connected world, are more likely to engage in social activism. They are vocal about their values, using social media to raise awareness about issues like climate change, social justice, and mental health. They are inclusive and tolerant, valuing diversity and challenging traditional norms. Section 7, Political Compass, Pragmatism versus Idealism. Politically, Gen X often leans towards pragmatism. They are less likely to identify with a specific political party and tend to be fiscally conservative and socially liberal. They are often disillusioned with the political process, having witnessed political scandals and gridlock. Millennials, in contrast, are more idealistic and politically engaged. They are more likely to identify as Democrats or independents and are passionate about issues like climate change, healthcare, and income inequality. They are more optimistic about the possibility of effecting change through political action. Section 8, The Shaping of Values, Economic Boomers versus Recession Babies. This section delves into how different economic climates have shaped the values and outlooks of two distinct generations. The contrasting values of Gen X and Millennials can be attributed to their vastly different formative experiences. These experiences have left lasting imprints on their worldviews and approaches to life. Gen X, growing up during a period of economic prosperity, witnessed their parents benefit from a booming economy. This era was marked by job security, rising incomes, and a general sense of optimism about the future. This experience instilled in them a strong work ethic and a belief in the American dream. They were taught that hard work and dedication would lead to success and stability. Millennials, on the other hand, came of age during a time of economic uncertainty and recession. The 2008 financial crisis was a defining moment for many, shaking their confidence in traditional financial systems. They witnessed their parents struggle financially and faced a challenging job market upon graduation. This led to a more cautious approach to career and financial planning. This experience has made them more pragmatic and adaptable, but also more skeptical of traditional institutions and economic systems. They tend to value flexibility, innovation, and are more likely to question the status quo, seeking new ways to achieve stability and success in an ever-changing world. Section 9, Technology's Impact, Adapting versus Embracing. Technology has played a pivotal role in shaping the generational divide. Gen X witnessed the advent of personal computers and the internet. They adapted to these technologies, incorporating them into their lives and careers. However, their formative years were rooted in an analog world. Millennials, in contrast, have never known a world without the internet, smartphones, and social media. They are digital natives, seamlessly integrating technology into every aspect of their lives. This fundamental difference in technological fluency has profound implications for how these generations communicate, learn, work, and consume information. Section 10, The Generational Dance, Collaboration and Conflict. The relationship between Gen X and Millennials is complex, characterized by both collaboration and conflict. In the workplace, their contrasting work styles can lead to misunderstandings. Gen X may view Millennials as entitled or lacking in work ethic, while Millennials may see Gen X as out of touch or resistant to change. However, when these generations learn to appreciate each other's strengths, they can form a powerful partnership. Gen X brings experience, institutional knowledge, and a pragmatic approach to problem solving. Millennials bring fresh perspectives, technological savvy, and a passion for innovation. Section 11, Conclusion, A Tapestry of Generations. In conclusion, Gen X and Millennials are two distinct generations, each with their own unique characteristics and experiences. They have been shaped by unique historical and cultural forces that have influenced their worldviews and lifestyles. Their contrasting experiences have molded their values, work ethics, financial habits, and social perspectives, creating a rich tapestry of generational diversity. While these differences can sometimes lead to misunderstandings and conflicts, they also create opportunities for collaboration and innovation, as each generation brings its own strengths to the table. As we move forward, it is essential to recognize and appreciate the unique contributions of each generation. Gen X's pragmatism, resilience, and skepticism provide a necessary counterbalance to Millennials' idealism, activism, and technological fluency. Together, they can create a balanced and dynamic society. By bridging the generational divide and fostering mutual understanding, we can harness the strengths of both generations. This collaboration can lead to a richer, more dynamic, and inclusive community where everyone feels valued. By working together, we can create a more equitable society for all, where the contributions of each generation are recognized and celebrated.